check-in of the South Central Pennsylvania GMRS group.
I turned my
John at WRBW 501.
just say I turned my volume down, but it sounds like
Under overcast skies on Mount Holly Summit, the
There we go.
temperature is 70 Fahrenheit, 21 Celsius, and the wind is out of the southeast, 7 miles per
it's a
hour.
heck of a delay if you're listening
Our
to the
group
audio
repeater
here
is
compared to the
located at
radio.
coordinates 45 minutes 52 seconds north, 7 degrees 12 minutes 12 seconds west longitude, and is 1,505 feet above mean sea level, located 2 miles south of Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania, on Mount Holly Summit. The receive antenna is located at the top of our 180-foot tower and monitors 467.625 megahertz. The transmitting antenna is at 140 feet and transmits at 462.625 megahertz. The PL tone is 141.3 hertz. If you've participated in our check-in within the past 4 weeks, your call sign will be announced. When I do so, I'll pause for you to respond. Please include your name and location. I'll call for new, late, or missed stations once I've completed my
I should have
list.
tested holding the microphone up
I'll
to
now
my
begin our
headphone
check-in.
for you to check in, Jim.
WRFL 218. WRFL 218,
Here we
Unit
go.
1, Doug.
Unit 2, Sandy from North Spring.
Thank you, Doug and Sandy. WRFF 218. WRFF 218, Mike from York. Thank you, Mike. WREK 307. Hey, 307, Unit 1, Brian Ann.
Unit 2, Amanda Ann.
Unit 3, Colton Ann. Unit 4, Garrett Ann. Unit 5, Leona.
From Mount Holly Springs. Thank you, Leona, Garrett, Colvin, Amanda, and Brian. WQYX 334.
WQIX 334, Unit 1, Josh
Unit 2, Tish.
from Shippensburg.
Thank you, Josh and Tish.
What just went flying?
WREX 343.
I don't know what I just-
RNC 362.
My headphone cord got caught on something, and I just sent something flying on the floor, but I can't find what it is.
QQF 399. QUD 427.
So you can try to hear it. You don't need to listen to if you don't feel.
QUD 427, Lincoln Campbell. Good evening, all.
Ow!
Good evening, Vic. Thank you.
No,
AC
my headphone just
450.
grabbed a hold of my hair. What's of it? And that interference was not there earlier.
WRJX 478. QRC 490. RCJ 532. J532, Tim checking in from York. Thank you, Tim. WQAD 551.
John and everybody on the net, WQAD 551, Steve and Redline.
Thank you, Steve. WRCH 578.
H578, Mike in Fairfield.
Thank you, Mike. WRJK 590. WRJA 597. WRAM 626. RCB 627.
Who's that? WRCB 627. Dave in Laurel Lake. Thank you, John.
And thank you, Dave.
Over by Pine.
WRKU 643. WRAC 649.
WRAC 1 Bob in Enola and
And Kathy didn't quite make it.
Kathy. WRKB 658. WRSH 661. RMM 661.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, I saw you come in there. If you can't,
Okay,
if you're not able to make it in, we'll get you in there.
okay, I'm sitting outside here. It's when-
673.
nice to be inside.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. This is WQYW 673. John in Parkersburg.
Yeah, that interference is in there again.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
I commented earlier. It wasn't there a minute like before the net started. It was not there.
AD 710, Ryan and Dover.
I have the input frequency
Thank
on
you,
my
Ryan.
other radio here just to see. But
WRJF 728.
It's got to be up that way somewhere.
728, Mechanicsburg. Good evening.
Good evening, Bobby, and thank you.
yeah, but there's sometimes I can hear the people trying to check in
732.
clearer that way without the noise.
RKB 757.
WRKB 757, Alan in Berlin.
Thank you, Alan. WRER 765.
WRER 765, Mike in Carlisle.
Thank you, Mike. WRCF 804.
It's still on the floor somewhere.
QVJ 811. WQWE 866.
Moment of truth.
This is WQWE 866, Curly, Loganville. Good evening.
Thank you, Carly, and good evening. WRMI.
Made it in. Noise there and a little bit of the echo, but you made it.
I'm cool, man.
WRHR 872.
I wanted to make sure I was getting in because if I wasn't getting in, I wasn't trying.
Straight 72.
Yeah, you were understandable over the noise.
Okay, thank you, Chris, and thanks for checking.
That's amazing because usually if there's noise, I'm not getting in at
WRTN
all.
902.
Yeah. Kathy was struggling there too.
Yeah, and she's on the same radio as Bob, isn't she?
RPK
Sometimes she uses a
915.
different radio.
Oh, okay.
She might have been on a handheld or something there at the house.
RFP 936.
Or she could have been over at the farm or something too.
Thank you, Chris. WRJL 958.
Josh, that's funny. You like disappear.
RJV
I was looking for
965.
my knob, but I popped off my keyboard when the headphone cord got stuck. I figured out what it was. There's a
You
volume
beat
on
me.
my
You beat
keyboard.
me to it, Jim. You beat me to it, Jim.
Joe, and you need to pause it?
Yeah, I have a volume knob on my
Thank you,
keyboard,
Joe.
and my headset
WRFR
cord got stuck on it, and when it
982.
popped over there, it popped it right off. And I saw it go flying, but I didn't know what it was.
Thank you.
I
and
can't
thanks
hear
for
you. She's
checking
really
in.
loud back there.
Hey, everybody, that concludes.
Don't.
I will now call for any
Just
new
wait for something to
stations,
come flying
late
over the
or
wall at
missed
me.
stations. And when you do, give me your call sign and your name and location. You do it slowly. Appreciate it. Thank you. So please check now if you're a new station, late or missed.
WRMS 712, Tom in Shippensburg.
Okay,
Tom made
not
it.
hearing anybody responding there. Let's go and
I heard
have
you.
a
I
round
heard
of
you on the
comments.
input frequency.
See what you might have to say.
I don't
this
think you
evening.
made it in over the noise.
On this June 2nd. How about it, Doug?
I don't think he did.
Springs, WRFL.
Yeah, I heard him come
218.
through on the input frequency,
Anything for the good of the cause.
which I should. He's only a couple miles from me.
Yeah, I thought I heard it going through the headphones. I know you heard me.
We won't be around
Yeah.
next week, but hot weather.
So the repeater is working because you heard me,
That is, thanks for
but they didn't hear me.
Yeah, you were coming through on the input.
You're welcome, Doug, and I believe you're going to get your wish, although I am looking at the local forecast, but starting Saturday, it's going to be in the 80s, 84, Sunday, 88. So I'll have to look for you, whether Rehoboth or Ocean City or something there.
What do you think? Should I try it again or just hold off?
Have a great time.
You could try again. He'll ask again at the end.
Yeah.
218, Mike, anything you'd like to comment on?
Oh, that's horrible.
WRM 218. Not too much. It was a rainy weekend for the extended weekend that I had here, but
I may have to check the settings on this radio to see, make sure that it was working right.
Well, if I heard you come through, you were using the PL tone and you were on the transmit frequency. So you were on the receive frequency for the repeater.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm hearing everybody is coming through on my radio, so it's got to be programmed right.
Thanks for your comment.
Yeah.
WREK 307, Brian and family.
You
Anything
do you know,
to talk
James?
about?
Does Mike in Carlisle, does he use the beam?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I didn't hear him on the input frequency, and I should be able to hear him from Carlisle.
I don't think he runs a beam. I don't think he runs a beam.
Well, of course, he didn't have to use as high a power either, so.
Kind of different, but it still works, so it's good.
I can use an H2 from my house.
So we're in a good spot. No more cold, no more pellet stove, no more wood
I can use my
fire.
mobile radio from your house, Jim.
Back to you, John.
Oh, yes, it has to happen sooner or later. And congratulations, Colt. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Maybe just get a drone and put
yeah,
it on the drone and tie it up.
That's neat, too.
I have the drone.
Alrighty, WQYX334, Josh and Tish and Chipper. Any comments?
WQYX 334. Not a whole lot going on here. Tish will actually be taking her technician test here tomorrow night, and I'll be trying my extra test again. So I think Tish is going to pass hers. I'm not sure I'm going to pass mine, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Other than that, not a whole lot. Just trying to get some camping in. And oh yeah, we're picking a lot of strawberries. She just yelled at me across the room here. So our strawberries are ready to be picked. We've probably picked a couple of buckets full already. So yeah, all that fun's starting next. So, other than that, I don't have a whole lot else, so I'll go ahead and throw it back to net control from WQYX 334.
Hey, John. Hey,
WNBC.
coming up. Andrew. All right. Well, okay, good. Thank you.
Coming to you live from Shippensburg.
The WUD 427. Vic in Camp Hill. Any comments?
Yes.
Hey, Vic. Very good. Thank you. Thanks for your comments. Pat, WRKC 450. Your comments.
Hey, Josh, my sister got me an early birthday present. She got me well, my sister and my mom went in on this. They surprised me. They got at an antique store, and I wasn't expecting it. A 1950s Philco AM/FM constant record player, original conditions, the tube type. Nothing wrong with it. It was in an estate sale.
Wow.
Okay, well, maybe you can come back.
I don't even want to know what they paid for it.
Let's move on down to,
Yeah, really.
I mean, the record player, it has a needle, it works. It's one of the metal type turntables.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to send you a picture of it. And I tell you what, I love the sound on it. It has the tube sound, so it has the punchier bass in it. And you don't even have to turn the bass up real high.
Okay, Tim, thank you. Thanks for checking in.
I'll have to send you a picture.
I don't think there's many of them around anymore.
Oh, this one, I can't turn it up more than not even a quarter away. It's too loud.
Well, this week happens to be the Street Rod National East is in there at the York Fairgrounds, so it's going to be a busy weekend there. Starting Thursday night, they'll be running all over York there, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday morning probably, and then they'll be heading back home, most of them. But that's where Tim's probably out there right now. He's probably in there working yet, and they're definitely gearing up there for the big street rod thing. And this year it's supposed to be bigger and better than other years there, because last year they didn't have it, so they're definitely having
get the picture.
Yeah, I did.
There and stuff. That's about all we
I
have.
sent a video of the record player playing.
They're great. WQED 551 back to net control.
Oh, now there's the big news. Sounding good there. I'm glad your wife's doing well. That's fantastic.
That is in really good shape too.
You guys hang in down there in New York with your street rods.
I couldn't believe it. I was. They brought me to tears when they surprised me with it. I was just like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Hey, WRCH 578, Mike, take it away.
I agree, though. I wouldn't want to know what they paid for it either.
Hey, I can tell Mike in Fairfield, nanny boo boo.
There you go.
And glad to hear Kathy's doing good there, Steve. That's always a big bonus to hear how she's doing. She's always improving. That's good. And yeah, Tish and Josh, definitely best of luck to both of you. If I had to pick one, definitely Tish. You got to get your license, then we can get you on air and beat on you for a while. So that's good to hear. Other than that, Santa Claus rolled in here Sunday morning about 8:30, riding his FedEx truck, and dropped off two brand new Icom IC9700.
Where are you taking your extra?
And one I'll be taking.
Actually here in Chambersburg, that one I sent you about.
The idea is
that last one I sent you.
Have to get
yeah, I'm not going to probably be able to get over there because we're getting ready to go to the Beach Leaf Beach on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're doing some packing and
So hopefully, I don't know if I have everything
I
ready
figured,
for
what the heck?
field
I'm still also signed up for June 19th in Harrisburg. So if I don't pass this one, I got another chance in a couple of weeks. Figure I'll keep that sign up. If I don't
Is
pass.
that the one you sent me for Harrisburg?
Probably, yeah. Through UU.
That's about it.
Yeah, I'll have to look and see. Yeah, I might try to do that.
Cicadas. Oh my God! I walked
So
outside.
with
today
any
to feed
luck,
the
I
birds
might
and the
pass it
squirrels,
tomorrow,
and
but I'm not
I
holding my
almost
breath.
needed to put a headset
Out of all
on
the
and fly
tests I've
out
taken,
there.
I've only
It was so
passed
loud.
maybe
I
one or
actually came
two.
back inside.
I missed it by 5. I missed it by 5.
Extremely loud.
Yeah.
80
I'm like, oh.
what I
I'm
measured
usually
was
within
on the back
3 or
porch.
4,
That's
which is
pretty
the
loud
frustrating
considering
part.
it was just buzz.
Yeah.
And when I
WRTX
went and took mine here back in May,
Wow, that's
the
impressive.
first time
for
I
sure.
took it, I missed it
Not
by
a
3.
sound up
They
here.
let me take it a second
Yet.
time, and I missed it by
Usually
5.
They start
And
their-
that's when you usually get frustrated when you take it the second time.
Remember that
Yeah,
because that was
yeah.
always my
So
signal that
I
school
thought,
was
well,
soon about
you
to
know what?
start.
I guess there's
And then
always
as you
next time.
proceed through August, it gets
So
louder
I
and
just haven't
louder
had
and
time
louder.
to even look at
So
anything
I know what
hardly at
you're
all
talking
lately.
about there. That's what I hear from others.
Yeah, that's my situation. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and then we're leaving for the beach. So actually, down at the beach, I'll be able to sit down there and do it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And,
well, that's why I
we'll
figure
move
if I
on now
don't
to
pass
David
it here
Lake at
tomorrow,
WSJTX 627.
I'll be doing, I have to have surgery here on Friday.
Good evening to
I'm
everybody.
having 2
This is,
hernias
Dave,
repaired.
WRTX
So
627.
I'll have lots of time after that where I won't be able to do a whole lot, including walk down the stairs here to get to the radio. So for a little bit.
Hundreds of holes in the ground where
So
obviously they
that'll
come
give me
out
some
of the
time
ground.
to study.
And now we hear them behind us in the woods.
Oh, okay, cool,
And they're doing
cool.
stupid things.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to study down there at the beach more. I'm gonna look at it more, and I've been busy too. So you're getting surgery on your, what is it again? Herniated disc.
I'm having 2 hernias that I need repaired.
And
Oh wow, ouch.
we pulled 14
Yeah, so
cicadas off this morning
Tish
because
told me
they
I
like
can't
to
go
split-
camping this
put
weekend
slits
because
in
of
the,
it. So
in the soft, tender bark.
that's
Hey,
all the fun out of it.
Take it all in for what it's worth now, man.
So, I put,
She does when I'm not allowed to drive for a couple of days.
laughing.
That's the problem. You've seen my truck. I got to try to get into it.
So it kind of looks like, you know,
So
thing or
yeah, I will at least be up at the farm probably on Saturday for trying to get some electrical work done for field day if I'm up to it. I got to get some of the garage wired up for the generator, still get some outlets and stuff put in. So at least we left the travel trailer there. So if worse comes to worse and I need to go lay down, I can at least go lay down or sit down and do something if I'm feeling like it's bothering me too much. So
good luck to Josh and Tish, both of you. And I also want to congratulate Mike and what is it, Amanda, for successfully homeschooling their kids. That's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, I can't agree more. And the gentleman's name is Brian. But we know who you meant, Brian and Amanda. I know that is a wonderful accomplishment for sure. And well, interesting to hear about your cicada story there. As I said, we still really don't hear a thing up here. Okay, moving on. How about WRAC 649? Bob and Kathy in Enola. Go for it.
WRAC 649. The only thing I got to say is we're going to change our plans a little bit this weekend. We were going to come up there and try to do some camping area up there at John's there at the tower site. But we're got a little bit more stuff to do to get field day ready. And we want to make sure that we're getting all that stuff done. So we're going to make another camping weekend there at the farm to try to get some of that stuff up and ready. That way, when it comes to field day, we'll be able to get everything done. And I got to really, really thank Joe and Michelle for all their help that's going on there. We have a portable toilet with sink and everything there now. So it's a nice enclosed, clean, portable toilet that them guys helped us do here. So that's really great. If anybody wants to come camping, and you're all welcome. And I'm going to turn it over here to Unit 2.
649 Unit
There
2.
she
Just
is.
want to let everybody know that our monthly dinner is on the 20th of June at 2 o'clock at 101 Beard Road. That's in Enola. And I hope to see a lot of people up there. All right, back to you, John.
Good, Robin. Can't blame you for wanting to stick around to make sure
Well,
everything's right.
When it comes to
I
field
know
day,
it's
I'm
only the
working. I
2nd of
emailed
June,
tonight
but
about
it'll
getting the
be the
banner made
20th if
for
nothing
the club. And I got to look into
Okay,
getting
John
some
in
directional
Hartford.
arrow signs printed up that just say,
WQ673. Any comments, John?
K3 SCR field day, some point to the left, some point to the right, some pointing straight, things like that, just so that we have something to. Well, there'll be some out there. That's what I'm saying. There'll be out close to 81 to send them down that way, and then at the turn where you have to turn.
I wish we could find this person and cut the coax somewhere.
Yeah.
It's really getting annoying.
It is. And like I said,
Did you hear in between the one transmission? You heard like he went in between the one transmission. So it's not natural.
It's fine. And then
yeah.
Again. So
it's somebody doing malicious interference.
Thank you very much for your comments. And a big yes on that much needed rain this past weekend for sure. That all cleared up and was a nice Memorial Day.
I made for a crappy Memorial Day weekend.
WRK 710.
Well, not all of us had the luxury of being at the beach.
Anything you'd like to add?
You know, that nice, warm, sunny weather at the beach and, you know, laying there working on your tan in the sun all weekend. The rest of us are here freezing our asses off.
WRJF 728. Not a whole lot going on down here in Mechanicsburg.
I got to give you a little bit of crap.
Chasing some DX around on the HF band. These gutters are quite impressive.
You see how he started off clear, and now it's all heterodyne again?
Not completely sure.
I like how he's doing HF and he's using his gutters for his antenna.
There you go.
Nothing. I'm just saying it's interesting because he told me he does not have to use a tuner on at least 3 different bands with his gutters.
We have a guy down here in York that does that. He lives in an apartment and he has his end wires and that ran to the gutter.
Yeah, I want to hook coax up to my siding. I have aluminum siding. Yeah, but they have some weird people down there in Chambersburg.
RKD 757, Allen in East Berlin. Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, when he gets to the newer late check-ins there,
Alan,
I'll see if you can't make it in, let me know, and I'll let him know you're trying to check in, but you can't get in over the morning.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm listening forward to. I got one ear on the headphone, one. I mute my mic so you don't get the feedback from it. And okay.
Say hi to the kitty.
Yep, my cat bowed the screen.
Bringing all the radios with.
Bark like a dog.
What we can get into and try to back down this way.
That's because she's used to walking across the screen on top of the. All right, you got to move. Thank you. There we go.
There's a DMR repeater north of there, I think. Let's see if we can get into that. The last bag with do some FT-8 up there.
I totally missed that. Where did he say the new DMR repeater is?
I didn't catch it either.
Yeah.
So, hope to talk to some of you when we're up there. And everybody have a good weekend. Thanks for running the net. Back to you. Mike, good. Thank you. And have a lot of fun up there in Raystown. That sounds great.
No, must be up above Raystown.
Moving on here. Currently, Loganville, WQWE 866. Anything you'd like to add to the good of the cause?
Well, John. Whoops. I forgot to turn it down. I knew Josh was going to tell me that. All right, I'm back on. There we go. Whoops. Well, John, everything's going good down here except for the feedback. Technologically impaired there. Not much going on here. Out here with the nice cool weather out here, enjoying the nice breeze. And that's about it. I hope everybody's
Not
well
a
on the
single
net.
bit of noise there.
And thanks, John, for doing this. This is WQWE 866. Back to net control with no echo.
Well, I thought the echo was really cool. It just kept going and going. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Curly.
And if you can hear me there now, James, there was zero noise on you at all when you were in there.
Yeah, it's select. It's like selector.
Yeah.
I didn't think. I thought I turned the phone down. Then all of a sudden I heard myself. I'm like, uh-oh.
Sounds like all the interference might be gone now. Maybe he finally quit up.
Okay, Ray. Thank you. Now to Chris in East
Well, and the
Berlin.
worst part is most everybody makes it in over top of him. That's the worst part. And he's doing it, and I don't think it's making any difference because most of us just go right over top of him.
WRFP 936. Not a whole lot here tonight, John. Trying to get stuff.
Man, Josh, you think I would have learned the first time?
I was waiting for it, and then I heard it. I just started laughing.
I heard you laughing, and I was trying to cut it down because I heard you laughing.
I heard you laughing over the radio.
Went so well.
John got a good laugh out of it. Oh.
It could be worse.
Thank you. All well stated.
Well, last time I think it was.
Hey, Joe and you.
Oh, there we go. Crossband GMRS with.
976. Get away, Joe.
First of all, Josh and Tish, good luck on that. Steve, glad to hear your wife is back. And
You could just tell them it's a band opening from Canada.
There you go.
Being on today. I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. I gotta say, that we live next to a cemetery here, and they always had an event over here for Memorial Day. And last year, it was packed with cars and people. And this year, believe it or not one soul showed up for it. It's kind of depressing. Yep, nobody showed up. No one. It was kind of weird too. Up at the farm there, we're getting about a dozen eggs a day, I believe. And we should have the goats either this weekend or next weekend. Not sure.
Busted our ass
We'll have the
putting that
goats
fence in last weekend.
for the cookout, that's for sure. And Bob and Josh did a great job on the fence that they put up. That was a job. Some of the pipes, the posts went in pretty easy. Some of them didn't because of the shell.
That was a
But they finished it up and it looked really good, and it's all set to go for the goats. The only thing though, all the food that they were supposed to eat is now gone because the tractor wiped everything out. And didn't think of that, but got the fence up, but no food for them. So we're going to continue making more fences up and more places for them to go and more things to do on the farm and get the water put in. But we're getting there, and I appreciate everybody's help that came up there to help. Makes a big difference. Big difference when you got help like that. But other than that, John, thanks for doing that. And cicadas, we have those cicadas down here. It's peak quiet. Not one cicada that I've seen.
because you live in
Haven't heard
town,
any or
Joe.
nothing. Other than that, that's all I got.
No trees around.
This is WRDJ 976. Thanks for doing that, John, and hope to see you up there in the cookout.
So yeah, I fully well plan to be at the cookout, and a dozen eggs a day. That sounds good. I know a guy. They have to have chickens, and they get so many eggs a day. I forget how many, something like a dozen. They get to the point that he uses them for target practice. Because after a while, you're just egged out, unless you have, folks that want to come pick them up.
Some people are all
So,
ecstatic
yeah.
to get eggs.
The Adventures of Joe and Michelle. That's great. All righty.
No yoking around
I
there.
got notification. Maybe I skipped somebody that was trying to check. So we'll go back.
There you go. New or late checking.
WRJK 590.
Maybe not. Thought he was.
Are you listening? WRJK 590.
Missed that one, I guess, on the last round.
Well, something's happened there. Not sure exactly what. But I thank everybody for their comments. And now let's just go and see if there's any new stations, late or missed stations that would like to check in. If so, please do so now. Thank you.
WRMS 712 from Shippensburg. This is Tom.
Last weekend, rainy weekend in Cape May. Stayed in the RV most of the time. We took the ferry over. That was a rocky
It's Steve
ride.
Kishball.
Back and forth.
He must have been transmitting at the same time.
Lewis, Delaware. And tomorrow we head off to Orlando for a week, and we'll come back north a week after that.
Although the noise is back.
Yeah, he was getting in, but then who are Steve talking now? And I guess Steve overpowered him.
I welcome everyone's adventures here. John, thanks for the net, as always.
There was some interference there for a while, and then when you started talking about a bumpy ride on the Cape May Lewis Ferry, we started to hear you again, but I didn't catch who you are. I pretty much recognize your voice, but we need to make it a little more official. So what is your call sign, sir?
WRAM 626.
Okay, Steve, gotcha. Thank you, and thanks for the comments there. Must have been some heavy winds for you to have a rough ride there. I've been on the ferry a couple of times, and basically pretty calm. But I guess you had a more exciting adventure than I did. All right, great. Any other stations that would like to check in?
Try again, Tom.
Late or missed? And by the way, Steve, have a great time going down to Myrtle Beach. Safe time too. Okay, any stations?
Somebody keyed over you.
Hey, Justin, thank you. Thanks for checking in. Have any comments you want to make? Then I was a couple seconds too short there. Make the first one. Missed my name being called out. I stepped away and I missed the first round of a missed or late check. Well, I finally got in. Sorry about that. Yep, just excited to go camping up there with Mike, the race out, and should be a good, nice weekend for us. Yep, sounds like fun, and there at the lake, especially with the temperature there in the mid to high 80s come Sunday. So yeah, you guys have fun and safe travels to and from. Anybody else like to check in? New, late, or missed? Please do so now.
WQIX 334. I got a relay for you, John.
Today, when I was at the grocery store,
Apparently, I didn't make it in.
he likes to listen, so shout out to you, bud. All righty. Well, let's see.
I'm not going to overpower John.
Your screen went off, and I'm on the weather. Let me get back to the time. Okay, it's 9:40. And looks like that concludes the weekly net of the South Central Pennsylvania GMRS group. I want to thank everybody for your participation. I always look forward to the stories, the adventures of all of us. So it looks like I guess we'll be talking to you next Wednesday, which will be June 9th. The repeater is now returned to its normal use. This is John Riddlesberger, WRBW 501. Thanks, everybody, and have a fun week. Later.
We are 765. If you can hang around for a minute, and John and Joe, if you guys need some cicadas, I'll be happy to bag up a couple tens of thousands of them for you. I guarantee you there's at least, if not thousands, if not, my window, it's just one.